Hello everyone and welcome to my channel for another Vault 88 building with mods tour. Today I want to show you around and introduce you to the changes I made to my Vault 88. So this is gonna be another tour video, and hope you'll enjoy it. If you do, leave a like and follow me on social media, and if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon to get notified every time my new video comes out. Thank you guys, I love you all, and without any further ado, let's do this. So guys, this is as usual, nothing changed. Oh, by the way, you see all this metal is dark. It's a mod, it's a visual mod that changes the bright shiny metal into this like dark gunmetal everywhere on the vault. So as you can see, all the pieces have this dark metal. So let's go.
Never thought I'd be an honest to goodness vault dweller.
So we have here entrance, main entrance. Yes, this is the same, the screening area 1 and 2. So I just built this wall here to make it like more secure, like kind of like an airlock. Just close the door, scan, the security can monitor. Then yeah, this is the same, the security room. No changes in here except we have a security desk. And on the other side we have the doors here as well with a wall. And yeah, this is the same, another airlock, but this entrance is used like for more like not for a human but traffic, but for moving goods and items into the vault. And I must say I really was having a hard time with this layout of the vault, because like I mean, it's really difficult to plan and to use the space efficiently with the current layout, with the Bethesda layout. And yeah, for for example, I'm imagining that there should be like, split like two ways, one for the just for the people to use, just like a general area, walkway area, and another one for storage, another walkway like moving all the items and things. So yeah, enough of just bad things. Let's continue. So this is an emergency generator room where we produce power. So no much I've done in here, pretty much the same. So if we go to the main entrance and only, we see Nick Valentine looking at his palm, and if being serious, we walk into this like corridor like space with on our right we see a commissary. So our commissar standing, so he's like head of the security and the main person for hiring new soldiers, so it's his office. So if you come to the vault, and yeah, like it's main area, like a public, I don't know even how to call it, public area, so probably if you use this entrance, you're probably here for, just some for you want to be hired, or you just have a job, or some or an information to share, so you're using this. It's not commonly used for moving goods, but anyways, it also can be used for moving items, um, such as weapon and armor and ammunition, and I'll explain more in the future. So, but here by the commissary we have a laboratory, just because I realized that there is no toilet in the in this area, like in the front area, so we need a toilet to have a toilet, not far from the entrance, because all these guards have to do their thing somewhere, right? So we have here laboratory, so but I'm probably gonna change places with this security office. So we have a security office here, with some weapons and a security guard desk. So I'm probably gonna change it, just to have security office next to the commissar, to the head of the recruiting and security. Next to the security we have an elevator, which has two entrances, or access, how you prefer, which lead to the second floor. And yeah, we have this like a large hallway-like corridor, which is main purpose is temporary storage. And as you can see, we have this corridor here, which leads to the other part of the vault, other parts of the vault. So it's also can be used as the temporary storage for our weapons, ammunition and armor. And before talking more about that, I would like to show you the biggest changes I made, and starting with the restricted area, reactor. So here we have like a little workshop, reactor workshop. Then we have like this a reactor hallway, like an airlock area for our automatrons and people who want to enter the reactor. And here we have the reactor blast door, because the reactor must be very well protected. It's um, it's like a heart of the vault, where nothing without the power. Okay, so let's open the door and go see inside. So we have here a little window from the observation room. Here we have a little utility area just below the reactors, with all these pipes for delivering coolants and everything else. And here we have stairs, a ramp and an elevator, so we can call an elevator and go to the next floor where the reactors are placed. So in here we have this big area, this large hall with two super reactors. So I'm sorry for these glitches. Unfortunately, I'm using way too many pieces, so my game is glitching. It only happens in this area when I'm on this side, or in this area when never mind, maybe not. Okay, so we have two super reactors for our needs in this big hall. with some space for nuclear material, nuclear waste, and emergency generators. And here we see windows for the control rooms, and that's about it. I also want to place some automatrons, some how they call it, protection pods for the reactor service here, for the emergency reactor service. Also a few pods here for a non-emergency service.
Hey, over here.
So that's about it with the reactor room. Now let's go to the other area, which is the control room. So here we have windows to the reactor airlock, hallway, to the reactor room, lower reactor room, and to the guard's office. So if something happens, the guards can signal us if the comms are down. And here we have this corridor which leads to the second floor, and here we have these three doors. So the first door on our left is archives. So this room is dedicated for the data archives. So probably a lot of servers, computers, such things. So the first doors on the right is janitorial. So this all this area has its own janitor room. Then the second one is a laboratory for all the staff working here, and now the walkway on our right is this corridor hallway with airlock like doors, double doors, which leads to the first floor observation room, or I should say control room, which we also have a window here. So more about that later. These doors. And now we have stairs to the second floor with many windows, as this is a second control room of our reactors. So yeah, we have a lot of space dedicated for our reactors, because as I said before, reactors are the hearts of our world. Without power we are nothing. We can't survive even a day probably. So now we have, at the end of the hallway, we have stairs to the third floor, and here we have on our right doors, which leads to 2x2 room, and this it's unfinished, but here will be like a little staff area for this all control center, probably, main vault operation control center. So this is a little staff room for relaxing, like a little kitchen, just grabbing a coffee and a snack. So here we have on our left a player home, nothing changed here, just a bigger luxury apartment for ourselves, which is undecorated. And here we have this very small, I don't want to show you yet, but here we have this very small utility hallway. It's like an airlock, and you may ask why we have this small airlock. Well, because it leads to the very important part of our world, which is supercomputers room. So for those who probably played Fallout 1 and 2, there was this massive supercomputer Zax, So in Fallout 1 it was in the headquarters of Brotherhood of Steel on the bottom floor, and in Fallout 2 after beating the game, or maybe not beating the game, but at the end of the game, after finding Vault 13, yes, 13, there was also one, and it was called Zax 2. So yeah, it's a supercomputer, maybe Zax 3. It's taking a lot of space. So this is the brain of our vault, and it's very well isolated. So of course it's undecorated, and yeah, I use these shack metal pieces because still most of my building mods does not work, and I don't know, I don't have fix for them yet, so I'm just working with what I got, using a lot of vanilla assets and just retouching mods, like, you know, just making looks things more beautiful differently. So yeah, that's about it. Let's go back where we started. So we'll go down from the third floor to the bottom observation room. We have this little workshop area, then we have this utility hallway. So it's basically a multi-purpose hallway, because it's next to the security. It can be used, you know, just for fixing power armor, just temporary storing goods and such. So yeah, here we have maintenance, but it's actually not really a maintenance hallway. It's just, yeah, this area is maintenance, but this is actually, this hallway leads to an armory. Yes, as you can see, here we have some armor display units. Here we have massive windows. So this should be a shooting range. This is a display armor, and this is the actual armory area, where all the weapons and armor, well, armor displayed at there, but where the weapons are displayed, maybe some of the armor. Yeah, maybe I should have put those here instead, you know, just to have display them. And this one, just put it here, technicians workstation. So if you purchase upgrades on your armor, the technician can install them for you. So yeah, as you can see, we have one window for weapons and another for armor. Yeah, so they have their own little secure area. These doors shouldn't be here, but I just put them for easy access. So, and here is the armor depot. It's where they have all the ammunition and, you know, the weapons, like the deadliest, newest weapons and such. Yeah. So then we have this stairway that leads to the second floor, to the staff entrance. So yeah, this should be the only entrance, you know, because we don't want people to be able to enter. But well, maybe these doors just can be computer controlled, like, you know, it's like 3300 IBS. I believe it is 1.5 ton pressure doors, so probably no one would be able to open them with hands or even with crowbars. Probably, you know, just judging from the thickness of these doors, even these doors could extend some explosive sys. So yeah, I'm pretty sure these doors can be here. Unfortunately, there is no function to lock them. Yeah, so if we go take this staff entrance and go straight, we have a flat for our staff, then we have another flat with nice window and toilet, bathroom. Then we have stairs which lead to this like freeway. So if we go down, then we come back to the main area. So this is basically restricted. This is for our staff. These doors also can be closed and locked. So pretty much there is no much to go from this spot. Only we can go back, or we just can go to the armory, which is also very well protected, and we can try going here, but this is also a pretty secure area with protectrons, and here I saw this hallway with bunch of dudes fixing power armor. So yeah, this is pretty busy area and secure area. So that's about it. Let's go to the second floor, and we can do it by elevator. So we put this elevator because I think it's very realistic to have this, like not just not a regular elevator, but this type of industrial elevator. And yeah, left, right. Let's go right. I really need a mod that closes all these doors automatically after 5 or 10 seconds. So here it is, the main atrium. As you can see, a big main atrium with this industrial looking wall. And I have an idea, I have ideas for this wall. I really would like to place some vines and, you know, just growing on these walls. Yeah, some greens, you know, just maybe a waterfall or two, just to have like this living wall. You know, we don't have like this atrium with gardens, but this could be like our own jungle. Yeah, and you might be questioning why we have so many power armor stations here. Well, it's because this is where starts our base of operations. So all our brothers, yeah, this is a brotherhood of steel world. So all our brothers and sisters can prepare themselves for going out for battle or just expedition here. So they just can fix their power armor. As you can see, there is mine here, hybrid power armor, partially T60 X01. Yeah, so we have all these power armor stations, a lot of storage boxes with power armor parts, some more boxes here. Then we have a laboratory next to the working area, small laboratory. Then here we have this area. Um, well, at first I thought to make a armor shop in here, just to have everything close, you know, just have it convenient. But after making that armory, I have second thoughts about it. Well, I haven't decided it yet, but it might be there, everything in armory, or I might move armor shop here. So yeah, this is an area, possibly an armor vendor. And here, yeah, this also was an idea to make a weapon shop, like as I said, our center of operations. So we have armor in here, we have power armor station, then we have a weapon window here, basically a weapon armory with their own, like this little safe. Oh, it's still under construction. So yeah, with this safe area, and which leads to this like another room. Yeah, this is electrical, this is where the electricity comes from our secondary generator. Yeah, so this is another room for storing all the weapons and ammunition, and this is the staff entrance. So I might move actually weapons and armor. I'm not sure yet what I should do with these areas. So then we have stairs to the third floor, and we have a room here. So this is not a room, not a real room, but this is just a way to put a corridor, like to make layers, you know, instead of having one big hallway. It's just because this area is not used for moving any goods. It's not a warehouse, not related to warehouse in any way. Excuse me. So I thought it would be smarter to have this room-like structure. In case of an attack, it would protect us much better than having a big wide hallway, long hallway leading from one side to one part to another part of the vault. So yeah, here we have a restricted staff only area which leads to the armory and back to the first floor and to the, you know, the flats of the armory. So yeah, it's a bit confusing, but just now, for now. So yeah, we have stairs. So stairs or elevator. Let's take elevator. So floor number 3. Oh yeah, by the way, also these as you can see, these elevator shafts can be used as a storage, you know, just put some things here as well. We can store some items, you know, just parts and components for repairs. And yeah, the third floor. So yes, we have stairs, then we have this beautiful balcony, observation area, stairs to the fourth floor, laboratory which is unfinished. So basically every floor has its own laboratory, public area, then this big room, unfinished area, maybe a laundry room, or I don't know, an arcade machine room. Here we have this walkway which leads to the overseer's office, but later with that. Here we have a little room, janitorial area. So it's basically, you know, just to put all the brooms and vacuum cleaners and Abraxos. So here we have this little gym area which is unfinished, with the gym, dressing and dressing room, well, its own toilet and bathroom, but probably I will make just a bigger gym, because we are Brotherhood of Steel and we need to train a lot to be fit. So yeah, just probably a big gym with a utility room. On that side the laboratory, and yeah, by the gym we have a barber. So yeah, nice barber office with barber's quarters. So like it's an industrial style apartment. As you can see, modern with all these concretes and beams. I think it came out pretty cool. So let's go. Overseers. So the overseers, this is the thing with the overseer. So the overseer, she has her own entrance. Yeah, so she's on the fourth floor, but people from this floor, third floor, can visit the overseer. And yeah, let's just take the elevator, because we have stairs here as well. This is general purpose stairs, because I realized that the vault dwellers, they can't use the elevator, so there must be stairs. so we had to put stairs, and they also act as an emergency walkways in case if the power goes out completely, so we still will have a way to go up and down the floors. So yeah, that's the overseer's personal entrance. This is the general entrance. So let's go. Let's take the stairs. This is the elevator shaft, and yeah, here we are. This luxury floor with its own balcony, a large laboratory, because the overseer provides huge meeting room, some living quarters, so just a very small flat with its own bathroom and bathroom area, and the regular size flat with its own bathroom. So this is probably for overseer's personal assistants and guardsmen. And here we have this amazing hallway with round windows to the elevator shaft and the overseer's office, so she can see who's coming to visit her. And yeah, stupid me, I forgot that the only entrance is from the third floor. But let's just finish with this floor and we'll go back. So this is a learning center. So we have a classroom and we have library. So here is the classroom, just a big room, empty room for now. And this is the library. And again, dumb me, I forgot that we can actually, the library is connected to the overseer's office, because the overseer, she likes to read, and they also, you know, she wants to attend all the meetings, to go to the meetings room. So yeah, this is her floor. But later with the overseer, I would like to finish with all general areas. So another elevator shaft, and another elevator with storage area, an industrial style elevator. Let's go up. Here we have more storage area, elevator shaft, storage area, 5th floor. So the 1st floor is living quarters, and we have this freeway, elevator, left, straight. So let's go straight. A massive flat with window, its own toilet, bathroom, then the classroom. So yeah, this is the nursery. They can leave their children here. Massive nursery, its own toilet, bathroom, then another big flat, its own toilet, bathroom, another flat, toilet, bathroom. So this is the family size flats. Families with children can live here. This is unused area, so probably will be closed at this point. Another big flat, then the janitorial area, for keeping the brooms, Abraxos and vacuum cleaners, and another flat, regular size flat, and a small unfinished flat, just probably for that person, young person working at the nursery. Yeah, so we also have stairs. So yeah, residential. Now let's go meet our overseer. Through the library, So this is the area, overseas area. It's archives, it's an old notice, it's an old sign. So here we have a guards, personal guard sitting, waiting area with some newspaper stand, first aid kit, and yes, overseas office, this beautiful office with nice columns, wall population management system, overseas desk, terminal with safe, beautiful bulletproof windows. Here in the back we have overseas kitchen, you can see a cooker, all this nice reinforcement acts as a decoration, so shelves, freezer. Now we have massive bedroom, single bed, again beautiful decorations slash reinforcements slash decorations, and overseas bathroom and these doors. So yeah, escape tunnel for our overseer, which is not finished at the moment. So yeah, this is basically would have to lead out of the vault somewhere outside, you know, in some kind of cave or a shack in the Commonwealth. So we go back. Let's not disturb our overseer anymore. Back to the atrium. Beautiful balconies, beautiful view. Elevator. And now I'm thinking which floor should we... Yeah, let's go to the second floor, to the other part of our vault. So this is not a regular vault, probably you have already noticed. It's a military bunker, just a very luxurious, well, not very luxurious, but it's just, you know, luxurious military bunker slash command center. So yeah, this would be nice to have this green wall with vines and a waterfall, or maybe just some cherry blossom trees. Yeah, through the this room, someone put TV here, just moving goods around. Then we have this corridor, small corridor, which leads to the restricted area archives. So yeah, this is a pretty safe area. Maybe I'll make a guard room here, guardsman room here, you know, just for them to chill. So the stairs, if we take stairs, we arrive to this like little hallway with room in the end, storage unit with elevator, and another stairway going down, and the doors going straight to the bottom floor, well, not bottom, just the first floor of this area, which leads to the entrance. So yeah, as I said, this is a general purpose hallways for temporary storage. Just power armor for guardsmen, power armor maintenance, maybe some robot maintenance, you know, just a general purpose area, nothing important. Some goods, some junk, some guards, some robots, some mole rats, just kidding. So yeah, storage, all the goods can be moved from here to the storage and down to the elevator to the other floors. So here we have clothing shop slash storage with a vendor looking at us. So yeah, as you can see, another storage area. Floor can take the elevator. So this is basically closing storage area slash shop. So let's go down. Is it 2? Yeah. If we go down, we arrive to this bigger storage area with a general vendor, general item vendor, and of course its own, should I say, her own entrance through the stairway. So yeah, shop slash general item warehouse. It's like a warehouse sale. So if we go down, we arrive at this weird looking hallway area which leads on our right to another storage unit. So here we have a massive storage area with 2 elevators, and I will explain soon why 2, not only one going through all 5 floors. So yeah, another storage. So this is basically food storage area. You know, all those potatoes and carrots and mood fruits can be stored in here. Yeah, just packed and stored, you know. Here we have a lounge. It's not lunch, probably I'll make, or maybe a lunch, who knows. I wanted to make a laboratory, but I changed my mind because I soon explain why as well. So here at the end of this sector we have hydroponics. So let's go there through this long stairway. We finally are at hydroponics. As you already can hear the water pump running. So here it is. Big hydroponics area. I don't know, hydroponics, probably hydroponics. So here we have some plants growing and on tables and pots. Then we have greenhouse, big greenhouse with people working, botanists working. So yeah, beautiful. So this area, it's again, it's for hydroponics for some of the smaller plants, smaller species of the plants, and this is for the storage, temporary storage. You know, once they harvest them, they have to store them somewhere, right? So they can do it here. And this appendix I would like to convert to a, not a freezer, but to a chiller room, you know, just to keep them fresh for as long as possible. So now we have another stairs going down. If we take these stairs, we arrive at this massive 4x4x2 hall. So this is a very interesting area because there we have, this is a part of hydroponics, yeah, with its own washer, dryer, 2 of them of each, water dispenser. So this is the showers, should be toilets, showers, dressing and dressing in here. Then we have this little staff room, you know, just a break room for the people working here, and also water treatment office or technical room. So we have some machinery, these fake overseas desks with terminals for the water treatment. Can we treat our water? Do they work? Yeah, probably. Initializing well, yes. Well, they don't work at the moment, but they will in the future. So again, going back, this is because the rooms are connected, because these guys basically have to be here 24/7. Well, at least one of them. So yeah, this is close to him. If one of them wants coffee or go to the restroom, so they always can, you know, just be not far from their workplace. And here we have this appendix hallway with a door that leads to this massive storage-like area. So this is the area for all the automatrons, all the robots. With I imagine this area a lot of robots, spare parts. Probably not so many spare parts, but you know, just recharge ports, robots for maintaining water pump, robots for carrying, robots for just helping with the greenhouse. Yeah. So then another door, an airlock with blast doors, because why not? The doors that lead to the outside of the vault in this big cavern with our water pump. So as you can see here we have metal scaffolding, all metal. Yeah, water, just someone put these planks. I don't know who did this, but yeah, it should be all metal. Anyway, metal scaffolding, again metal concrete that leads to an irradiated water below. So if someone falls, can just quickly swim to these stairs and go up. Then again another stairs, because why not? Goes all the way around. Oh yeah, by the way, I want to show you one thing. So here we have
like it's in working order.
the fuse box.
Like it's in working order.
Yep. So going here, all the way around, back to the blast doors, and back to our vault. Yep. Then we have these concrete looking, not vault looking doors with an electric switch, which lead to this metro tunnel, well, ex-metro tunnel, with a lot of communications going from our reactor. Cables, pipes, water pipes, and here we have a girl standing in one of the storage sheds. So these are the storage sheds for all the probably robot parts, you know, and we have a robot bench here.
Let's trade.
Oh,
Of course.
no, sorry. Just wanted to close those doors. So, robot doors, not the robot doors, robot workbench, little area here. You know, just with a tower, if the robot goes crazy, the tower can shoot it down. Another electrical doors with another ex-metro tunnel that goes both ways. So if we take this, go this way, we arrive at the mines that are not finished, and if we go empty this way, this is where our reactor room. So this is the reactor service room. We can basically bring all the fuel from the mines to the reactor, and you know, just probably get all the fuel wasted nuclear fuel out back to the cave. So yeah, this is all about this area. Now let me show you probably the second biggest change of my vault. So if we go back, oh, by the way, the thing I like about this layout is because it goes in circle. Yeah, so if like, I really hate these narrow hallways, and you know, just using the only elevator, because in a facilities like this there should be it should be as a grid, as a net instead, or as a one big just a one big building instead of just a straight line, or just a few lines. But this is what it is. It's basically a straight line going from one side of the area to another. So I really like having this second entrance, second hallway, like a utility hallway, storage utility hallway for all the technical things. So yeah, let's go back, and now we can go to our lounge area, which is not a lounge at all. And if we take this stairway, we arrive at the real lounge. Yes, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Fox lounge, real lounge, with sofas, coffee machine, tables, chairs, more tables, cinema chairs, a working TV, and a milk, soda, soup dispenser, what is this, jukebox, yeah, just some tables with benches, and of course a canteen with a coffee maker, fridge, yeah, some foods can be put in here. This is our vendor stand, kitchen with cookers, more storage area, which leads to this amazing storage area with elevator that goes to the second floor. And the reason I did so, it's because of the security reasons. Let's just imagine for a second, if the vault gets attacked, well, because it does, and there is I'll give you a spoiler alert, there is a second entrance here, somewhere. So if the vault gets attacked, we don't want the enemy go straight to all the floors of the vault. So they only can go take the stairway, which can be blocked with these doors, or they can take this elevator, which also has its own double airlock, with this kitchen that also acts as an airlock. Yeah, so this is just for the convenience, basically. This is the staff, they just cooking, working, so they have their own. This is for the utilities, because it has a second purpose, not only security. This is for moving all the goods, because here we have the main expedition / retrieval entrance. So the guys folks get ready for their expeditions on that side. They go, and whatever they can scavenge, they bring here to this side, and through this canteen, as you can see, they're enjoying their food. They're just moving around, really having fun. Yeah, this big launch. Then we have here unfinished laboratory. This is the laboratory for all this area, because there must be a toilet next to the canteen, right, and the cinema. Then we have this room. So basically, if we come back from the expedition, and we drop our stuff, I'll explain you soon. So here we have like a storage area, like a safe space where they can put their personal weapons, if they don't want to carry them around while they're relaxing in the canteen having fun, so they can live here. So here will be a guard sitting, so they can drop their weapons here. It's like just like basically a locker room. So here we have another doorway that leads to another part of the vault, and here it is. This is the retrieval area. This is where they come back. So here we have this massive area. As you can see, this is what they were able to scavenge during past expeditions. some boxes from other vaults, luggages. You see more containers here, and this is their power armor stations, so they can drop their power armor here, just do some maintenance on them later, maybe just wash them or something. See the greetings card, the greeter is here. Yeah, see they have their own speaker, small workshop area, just to clean their weapons, and so before they forget about them, um, duty first, fun later. Here you can see we have a forge with coal in the corner. So yeah, the retrieval area, the utility room, not a utility room, but a whole, like, I don't even know, probably yeah, utility, just so let's say if we were trading, all the traders with goods would have to arrive to this entrance instead of the main one, the big one. The big one is just for the operations, for the going out, and for the military or the something like that, operations. Yeah. So this is probably the familiar view for you who watched my first part. For those who watched, and yeah, so I'm just closing these doors. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. So here again, because most of my mods doesn't work, I use these shack pieces, metal pieces, just to cover the vault area. I think they match pretty well with these darker vault pieces. And yeah, here we have a medical bed. If someone gets injured, they can just put on the bed and take to the second part of the vault, which leads, you probably guessed it, to hospital. Not straight away, because here we have elevator shaft again, slash storage area, and morgue. Cemetery with the incinerator room. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome, but well, we need to bury people, incinerate their remains somewhere, or turn them into the trees. Just kidding. So yeah, this is unfinished area again. Probably a flat, or I don't even know, an entertainment room. Have no idea. Elevator shaft. So restrooms, but I'm not sure, because the restrooms are there on that side, not too far from this sector. Or maybe restrooms somewhere else, smaller area for the restrooms. So here you can see this big area with a chapel. So yeah, here all the people would pray, just for their spiritual needs. This is the priest's apartment, the chapel keepers, then the elevator. Here you can see the elevator slash storage shaft. Yes, the elevator. The maintenance, which leads to another part of the vault, and yes, the hospital. So it's pretty high, but they have their own elevator, so it shouldn't be a problem to move injured. Yeah, so here, ICU unit. This will be replaced with, 3 metal beds, their own private toilet, bathroom, big waiting area. So clinic for a face surgery, probably here. Just just surgeon for light operations, just pulling your skin, maybe just scrubbing some fat, sewing a wound, cleaning, taking a bullet out in here. Then we have another clinic, so this is for with the GP room, where they can examine you, check your eyes, just prescribe you with medicine. And so then we have this another room, so this is their own private toilet and bathroom. The doctors can just shower before they go home, and just go to the toilet, maybe they change their clothes. So here we have an operations room, and here we have storage room for all the medicine. And here is the elevator shaft slash storage unit on the 4th floor for all non-medicine supplies. And again, tunnel going back. So let's see, let's go. Okay, it's not connected, so we can't take the elevator, but we don't have to because we have legs. We can take stairs, I mean. Okay, so let's go. This is a little maintenance area with their feed from the reactor and air filtration. A corridor with this interesting column, and a research airlock, which leads to this massive air filtration area, this reactor feeds. So yeah, they need a lot of power for this area, and I'll explain you soon why. So this is researchers utility room. Dress and dress hang their coats, their lockers here. This is their showers. This is their toilets. Here it's a little storage area for their papers. Here is the theoretical research room, so they can just all read books. And here we have the head researcher office, fancy. So let's go further. So we have stairs going down. Let's go down. A freeway. Let's go down again. We have a Chem Lab. Hives again. Not anymore. This is the Chem Lab. Yeah, this is where they can just work with the chemicals, or maybe store the chemicals. I don't know. I would say this is like like a quick research lab. So, and I'll explain you what I mean by that. So this is a security room, because again they have their own entrance for the research expeditions. Yeah, research expeditions are actually very different from the military operations, because they go with scribes, and they just go to on a certain mission, non-military mission, like collect some samples, or just retrieve some books. Yeah, you see, he agrees with me. And yeah, they have this guard's bed, because there must be a guard here 24/7, just monitoring all those doors and operations. So yeah, if one guard is sitting here, for example, other one can have a nap, and they can switch. So yeah, this is not an apartment, this is just a temporary area. Yeah, so we have another big room to store all the things brought back from the expeditions, like their own field storage, and then a massive airlock. And as you can see, someone already brought this vault trunk. So glass doors leading outside to caves through the scaffolding. Okay, go back. is very nicely secured, no gaps, so no enemy can penetrate the passive defenses of our vault. Okay, let's go up. So yeah, I mentioned that on the bottom is a quick research area, so they basically, they can just take some samples without having to get them, into the main vault areas. Just do the research in there, and that's it. So they will have this like own decontamination equipment in there, so they just can be decontaminated before they leave that quick research area. So yeah, on the third floor, we can call that, maybe it's the second floor because the very first is a basement. It's a janitorial for the lab. Then we have screening. I'm not sure about the screening, because we have an airlock. I thought maybe this is screening because, and this is the security office. So again, they have guards here, they have a guard there, and this doesn't make sense because that guard from there, he has to go through this. But I was thinking about, yeah, making this a hard research area where they work on all the pathogens and dangerous chemicals and organisms. But again, maybe it's not that important, because if they go out to the radiated wasteland, they can. I mean, this vault room is not so. It's not so. It's not such a proven, not such an isolated environment. So yeah, maybe I'll just remove that airlock and make a hallway here, regular hallway. Just this area make bigger. So yeah, this is the research unit 1, 2, and the storage for their fruits of labor. Of course, more machinery. This probably can be a machinery room where they can, just monitor data. And if we go here through this security room, as you can see, they have their own terminals, desks, everything. So this is like their own. This wing is like self-sufficient wing, the research, because their work is so important. So we expect them to work long hours, and yeah, just we want them to have everything, have our military support, just to keep them safe, all supplies provided and everything. So yeah, this is basically a guardsman guard room slash apartment, with their own kitchen here, some counters, they're watching TV, they have their terminals and equipment and even automated defenses. So yeah, let's go, let's leave this room and go further. So we have this unusual designed airlock which leads from the security.
Why blue? I mean, would a yellow jumpsuit really be that bad?
Yes, another guard, and it's actually not, this post is not needed, so I'll remove it because we have way too many guards, men and women. Which leads on this maintenance, another maintenance area, as many as locks as possible. And we're back at the armory and the living area. So guys, that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
It's the end of the tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments below what do you think about this updated layout. Also, if you like my video, make sure to leave a like. You must leave a like, and if you watched it until the end, leave me a comment. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification icon on the top right side of the screen to get notified every time my new video comes out. Guys, follow me on social media. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll have more contents coming in the future. Thank you again. Bye. Signing out.